Hello, my name is Elke and I'm here at St Mary's Church, Thacombe. We've had the builders in and we're unfortunately not able to bring you here to show you round, so we thought we would make a little film to show you what's been going on. If you look over here, you can see how the church was looking before we started work. Now this church is nearly 1,000 years old, and in that time some rather inappropriate repairs have taken place, including some cement repointing. And what our stonemasons have been doing is they've been repairing and repointing the stonework, which you can see here. This is in the part which we are currently working on, and you can see that this is a beautiful repair, and there you can see the repointing which is being carried out. On the other side we've also been repairing some windows. So this has all happened in the last 6 months, and we are very, very pleased with the results. I've now come round to the north side of the church, and here we can see the new extension being built. This will include the new vestry, toilets, including accessible toilets and a baby change. And also, here's Cliff, our project leader, who's doing a fantastic job. And this project is moving on at such a pace now that we can see the building going up. Although if you stand right back there, you can barely see it because it's right down in the landscape. And that's a very good thing, or at least our planners think that's an excellent thing. It's been a bit of a challenge digging out the big hole, and we found a few things we weren't expecting, but it's all going really well now. So now we're inside our extension, and I'm actually standing inside the accessible toilet. So if you can use your imagination, and this is going to be obviously all fitted out, and over there is going to be another toilet with a baby change. Cliff, what can you tell us about all this?
Well, the first thing I can tell you is you needn't panic. This is going to be nicely done, and all the normal white goods will be in there. But the main thing you want to know is there'll be doors on it, so no one will be able to watch anybody when they're in these two particular rooms.
Well, we're very pleased about it. And Cliff, I'd like to just say thank you to you, really, because you've done a fantastic job here. And everyone else, all the builders who are hiding behind the wall right now, who are a bit camera shy, thank you so much.
Well, it's the builders that have done the hard work, but I'm happy to reflect in their glory. On this side is going to be our new services room, where we'll have all the necessary equipment to regulate the heating, gas and water into the building. So that will be a real advancement, as our previous one was 30 foot below this building in the ground. And our caretaker used to have to go down there to fix the heating boiler on a regular basis. Behind the camera, and we'll show you in a minute, is the brand new vestry itself.
We're now standing inside the new vestry, and as you can see, that's a little bit bigger than the toilets, and it's going to be ever so useful to us because it can be used as a meeting room and as a crash as well. So it'll be a true multifunctional room, and we're really looking forward to seeing it fitted out, aren't we, Cliff?
We are, and they're getting on famously with this room. The walls have yet to be attended to by the stonemasons, and the flooring is actually going down as we speak.
Wonderful.
They'll have all this insulation in, the roof is insulated, so this will be a warm room in itself. And then we'll have floor screen go down on top of this, and decide whether we want to carpet the vestry or not.
We look forward to that.
This is double the size of what the old one was.
Excellent. Thank you, Cliff. We're now inside the church and we're looking at the tower. Now, the work in the tower is in the future phase 4, which we cannot yet afford. However, there were some urgent repairs needed to the woodwork in the tower, and if you look carefully you can just see some of it. Most of it is visible from the top. We won't go up the stairs right now, but Roger, this is a little message for you to say those repairs are now complete. We're still inside the church, and when we started this project last September, we sadly thought that we would not be able to do anything to change the inside of it. That included the broken plaster work, heating, electrical supplies, the lighting, which is pretty dingy at the moment and outdated. But actually we're delighted to say that we are about to start on phase phase 3, which is the refurbishment and refreshing of the inside of the church. This has become possible because some of you lovely people have been generous and donated. We have also had Cliff, who is doing some work over there, applying for funds, and we have had a couple of legacies, as well as an Archdeacon's loan. So we are now about to crack on with this phase, so that when we all come back together in here in this church, it will look beautiful. And we can't wait. We're so looking forward to it, and we're hoping that that may be possible this autumn. So we'll also say goodbye to this plasterwork and to the electrics. So Cliff, we're really looking forward to that, aren't we?
We are. Phase 3 includes replastering the walls and decoration, and of course new lighting and AV systems. So we just thought we'd show you this so you can say goodbye to the old church. Before very long you'll be saying welcome to the new.
And we can't wait.
Thank you, Elke and Cliff, for that presentation. And indeed, we cannot wait. Some amazing works have been happening up at the church, and the building is being restored and renovated for generations to come. Thank you so much for taking part in this project by praying and by giving financially. As you heard just now, we can't complete phase 4. But think back to a few months ago, we weren't able to complete phase 3, and now that's been signed off to be done in the next few months. So we know miracles happen. This is, yes, an appeal for finances, but it is also an appeal for your prayer. If you're unable to give financially, or you already have done, please pray, because God has put it on our hearts to restore and renovate this building for generations to come. And that's what we're doing, and we believe in God to provide. So the final phase, phase 4, will be to completely renovate the tower inside and out, to provide a first floor mezzanine for our bell ringers, and a kitchen and hospitality facility on the ground floor for our visitors and for ourselves and the congregation. This will cost money that we don't yet have. How are we raising that money? First of all, Cliff is applying for grants left, right and centre. Thank you, Cliff. Secondly, all the money that we pay out, we are able to claim VAT back through, again, Cliff's paperwork. And that is fantastic. We've also now sent out letters to all the businesses within our parish, and we're praying that even though this crazy pandemic has caused them financial hurt, that there will still be availability to give us some money towards this project. We would like to appeal to you. Please pray and find out how God is asking you to be part of this project to complete the works on the church. If you are giving financially, thank you. If you are praying for those who will give financially, thank you. This is God's work. We submit to God and we ask for your help. Thank you.